Welcome back to our channel, friends. This side Sonia here from GrowingCraft, and I really hope that you all are doing good. I know nowadays I get a little late for the 3 p.m. Live session, but then we are here. So we will try to come online every Monday at 3:30 p.m. So please do join us for our live session. Now today, what you can see, what I have at on my craft table is actually nameplate base. So yeah, this is a nameplate base which is there on my table, and I really wanted to create something different. So हम nameplate हमेशा बनाते हैं. I just thought of adding some different elements to this. So let us get started. Of course, whatever the supplies I'm using are there on our website at growingcraft.com. So please do make sure that you check our website, and do not forget to check that we are having a lot of massive stamps on sale on our website. I've just shared the link. Of course, we are going to pick up one lucky winner who is going to goodie bag from us, who shares the this live session and all our posts as much as they can. So right now, first हम start करेंगे हमारे modeling piece से. So I really need to add some nice texture on my base. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my texture with my modeling paste. Now this is one of the best way of adding texture and a lot of drama to your projects. So I'm just going to start from one of the corners. Okay, I'm thinking of, okay, I can have it this way. So आपको कहाँ से start करना, that is absolutely up to you. So पहले हमने modeling paste लिया है, stencil लिया है. Of course, there is flat 30% off on stencils on our website at growingcraft.com. Do check that. So जब भी मैं modeling paste करती हूँ, I do it only on some of the areas. But today I've decided कि मैं पूरे base पे करूँगी. So it is going to take a little more time for me. And of course, अगर हम MDF पे काम कर रहे हैं तो we need to prep up our base. बेस को प्रेप अप करने के लिए आपको जेसो लगाना होता है, जो हमने अभी तक नहीं किया है. Why, that you will come to know later on. Hi Mansi, hi Jia, thank you so much for joining in. Guys, please do share this session as much as you can. That's going to be a great help. So here I'm applying my modeling paste with my palette knife. Do check out our website growingcraft.com, where we have absolutely free shipping. Yes, you guys don't need to pay for any shipping charges on order above 1500, and I'm sure you guys are going to love that. Okay, so I'm using a nice modeling paste with my palette knife. So I'm done with this much portion. एंड अब हम इसी को रिपीट करेंगे नीचे. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जब भी आप अपना स्टेंसिल यूज कर रहे हो, यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल कि आप कहाँ कितने पोर्शन में कितना टेक्सचर लगाने वाले हैं, एंड देन यू हैव टू प्लान आउट थिंग्स अकॉर्डिंगली. एंड ये जितना आप मैच करके स्ट्रेट लाइन में ले पाओगे, दैट इज मोर गुड. एंड ऑलवेज यूज योर पैलेट नाइफ फॉर एडिंग टेक्सचर्स. सी अभी यहाँ पे मेरा ओवरलैप हो रहा है, बट देन इट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन, राइट. सो here I am adding my texture to this. So जितना ज़्यादा texture you can add, that is going to be a great thing. So yes, like I said, this is a nameplate base, but there are a lot of ways जिसमें आप nameplate bases को use कर सकते हैं, and this is one of them. So ऐसा नहीं कि अगर आपने nameplate base लिया है तो you just have to create a nameplate only, and decoupage papers ही use करना है, napkins ही use करना है. नहीं, you can even use your transfer sheets also. So this video is going to be all about using different mediums and creating beautiful piece of art. Now I'm just going to cover my remaining area with my modeling paste. थोड़ा overlap होगा, it's absolutely fine. So today I'm making a wall frame wall hanging out of nameplate. So like I said, you don't have to use your nameplate bases for your nameplate. You can literally use them in various ways and create beautiful piece of art. So here I am done with my modeling paste work, and जो भी extra modeling paste है, I am going to take it out. This is very important. जो भी आपके sides हैं, you need to clean it up really well. Okay, so yes, do check our website at growingcraft.com, where we have absolutely free shipping on orders above 1500, and all whatever the supplies I'm using are there on our website. Okay. Now I need to use my heat gun to dry this up. Why we need to dry this up? Because अगर हम इसको dry नहीं करेंगे, then we cannot prep up our base. So here I am using my heat gun. Okay, so this tool is a heat gun which is used for drying up your project so that you can quickly dry up your work. And now here I am going to cover up my base. So here I will be using my white gesso. Okay, I'm just going to take some of the gesso on my base, and I'll just keep on quickly adding this to my base. Okay, अभी भी हमने like just now we have done with our modeling paste work. So you can see अगर आप इसके ऊपर ज़्यादा rub करेंगे तो it is just going to get smudged. So modeling paste का work करो, then you need to dry it with your heat gun. That's really important. And then only use your base to cover it up. Okay. I will just add a bit of water because मुझे pure white base नहीं चाहिए. I'm absolutely fine with a little diluted base. So I'm going to quickly add my water, and then I'm going to add the same to my base. So yes, prepping up your base is very important, and then adding gesso is something which you need to do there. So can we use acrylic paints instead of this? Can anyone let me in the comment section? अगर आप मेरा video regular देखते, then you guys need to tell me this. Can we use acrylic paint instead of gesso? I would love to know if you guys watch my videos regularly. Hi Vishali, thank you so much for joining in. A quick question, can we use acrylic paints instead of gesso? I just want to know if you guys know this. Yeah? Anyone? Can anyone answer this? Yes, Jia, you're right. No, you cannot use your acrylic paints instead of gesso. Absolutely no. Why? Because gesso is different, white paint is different, like the acrylic paints are different, so you can't use your acrylic paints for prepping up your base. Meanwhile, I'll start drying my gesso on these sides. I know a lot of noise, but I'm done. So let me just show you how the texture area. Can you see how beautiful this textured area is looking? I know the white is not clear white, but I'm absolutely okay with that. Now, like I said, कि आज हम जो बना रहे हैं, that is going to be more of a wall hanging, so I don't have to take it horizontally. I can do it vertically also. So, can anyone tell me in the comment section what we have done exactly till now? I would love to know if you guys have been watching this video sincerely. Okay, now here I have taken up a transfer sheet. Okay, and quickly I am going to cut this, and I'll just make sure that I cut my transfer sheet nicely along the lines right? So if you want, you can use your decoupage papers, you can use your decoupage napkins, you can use whichever the colors and the bases and supplies you want and create the beautiful piece of art. Okay, no, you cannot use your gesso because gesso is different, modeling paste is different, so you just need to make sure that whatever you're using are the correct supplies. So gesso means you have to use your gesso. See, हर एक craft supply का purpose अलग होता है, so we can't always go for an alternate. We can't do that. Okay, so here I'm done with my cutting work. Now how to use your transfer sheets? Okay, transfer sheets में ना there is always a plastic ply. Okay, plastic film. Remove it. You have to be very careful when you are doing it. Okay, अब मैंने अपना ये transfer sheet रखा and now I am going to stick my frame on this. Okay, and here I am done. You have to make sure कि जब भी आप अपना transfer sheet use कर रहे हो, you stick it to your base really well. अब मैं इसको upside down करूँगी and I'm going to press it. So transfer sheet is nothing but a film, a thin plastic film with a beautiful design on it which you can transfer. So it is actually like the tattoos only जो हम बचपन में करते थे ना bubble gum के साथ. It is very similar to that. Not it is not the same thing, but it is something which is very very similar to that. So before sticking your transfer sheets, you have to make sure कि आपका जो भी modeling paste है, gesso है, it should dry out completely. Okay, so I'm just trying to press this really well. अगर जब ये अच्छे से stick हो जाएगा, then only we are going to add water. So when I'm pressing this, अगर मुझे plastic की आवाज़ आ रही है, that means I still need to press it a little more. Otherwise वो कुछ areas में रह जाएगा. Okay, I'm just pressing it well. Okay, and now we need to spray the water to our transfer sheet. And how to know कि आपका transfer sheet soak हो गया है? Can you see the design? Can you see the design now? See, मैंने यहाँ पे water नहीं डाला है. This has not been soaked. Can you see it here? अगर आपका image दिख रहा है उससे clear, that means it is soaked. Still, you can wait for 10-15 seconds, and it's absolutely fine. So I'm just going to clean up all the excessive water. Okay. Why I'm drying my table? Because हमारा base MDF है and we can't just ruin it like that. Correct. So here I'm just going to dab it nicely. So जो मेरा transfer sheet it should take the shape of my texture work. I'm not sure if it is visible. Can you see this texture work? So it should be very much visible from your base, right? So you need to make sure that you press it well. Once this is done, right, I just need to make sure कि पूरा area अच्छे से soaked हो जाए. And once this is done, then I am going to remove my upper layer. And can you see this? Isn't it amazing? So हमने actual में we have spent such a small amount of time and we have created a beautiful wall frame. In the same way आप decoupage napkins use कर सकते हो, decoupage papers use कर सकते हो. Of course the techniques are a little different, but you can create a beautiful piece of art with your wooden nameplate bases. So do you really want to try this out? Do check out on our website. You get all these supplies are available on our website. Now what I need to do is I need to apply my coat of varnish first. Okay, and I'm going to apply a generous coat of varnish. So पहले हमने किया है हमारा मॉडलिंग पेस्ट वर्क, then what we did was our gesso work, then we did our drying process, and now we are after our transfer sheet work. Now here what I'm doing is my varnish work. Now transfer sheets के ऊपर try to avoid using your heat gun directly, because this is a plastic film, so you just have to be a little careful when you are doing this, right? So now I just want to make sure कि जो भी हमारा texture है वो अच्छे से visible हो. So I'm just going to try and press my transfer sheet nicely on my base. I hope it is visible. Let me just take you through a quick glimpse. Now can you see the texture work? It is very, very, very much visible. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my heat gun, but from very, very, very long distance. Quickly, आपको you don't have to overdo your heat gun work because it is a transfer sheet. It might get ruined. So just be a little careful while doing that. Guys, please do share this session as much as you can. That's going to be a great, great, great help for us. Now I'm going to take a nice metallic chalk paint, and we are going to play around with our chalk paint on our base. Okay, so here is the cap. I'm just going to have my thoda sa metallic chalk paint, and I'm just going to do a bit of brush work just to highlight my base. Of course, we don't want to do the overdo work at all. Just a tinge of work, and I will take up a wet cloth and just dab it. So you can see जो भी हमारा names है, it is coming out very nice and very clearly, and I'm going to repeat the same in the bottom part also. Add a little bit of water, and you can see how beautifully your texture work is getting covered on your base. Now let me just show you a quick glimpse of how your metallic chalk paints are working. So can you see this? I am just adding a tinge of color, my metallic chalk paint, and now I'm going to use my heat gun again to dry this out. and meanwhile we are going to highlight the borders. So here we are going to take the metallic gold wax and just highlight the borders. Just the border, that's it. Not too much of work, only highlighting the borders with your metallic waxes. Right, and only on these areas we'll just play around with your metallic waxes, literally a bit, and we are done. Now again we need to dry this up. Finally, we are going to use our massive stamps here. So I'm going to take a nice red color and my nice massive stamp, and we'll just do a bit of stamping to highlight few of the areas. If you want, you can use your script stamp, you can use any of your mediums. It's absolutely fine. You can literally use this as a wall frame, as your wall decor or table decor, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So just adding a bit more of stamping here and there. So in these massive stamps we have right now flat 15% off. You guys can check that. Use your permanent ink pads only. We will just share all the links in the video description box. You guys can check that. Lastly, highlighting a little more of my surface with my metallic wax, and you can see how beautiful this frame looks like. Of course, I'll share the pictures the moment I'm done with this project, and you can have a nice glimpse of this project. And we are done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this session. Do let me know in the comment section your feedbacks. We will be more than happy to know. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and take care and bye bye.